A brand new Battles 2 season has arrived, ladies and gentlemen, season 31. In less than a day, and some people already have 4,500 elo. That is crazy. But to get off on the right foot here, we're going to battle right away and climb the leaderboard towards top 10. Let's hop right into it. And we're starting this off against someone with a 3-win streak. Okay, so gotta lock in here. I'm thinking strategy-wise. Honestly, let's go with our tried and true Dartling Ice Banana Farm, and I'll run it. This strategy is just very strong on this map, and I've had a pretty good track record with my videos with this loadout here, so why switch things up when I'm trying to win, you know what I'm saying? And opponent starting with the Boomerang, okay. So Boomerang start, they brought BTN as well, most likely Boomerang Ninja Farm, Boomerang Engineer Farm, something like that. And all of those Boomerang BTN strategies have that weakness to tight ceramics for the most part, so definitely keep that in mind. Obviously, they can defend them with like the Glaive Lord, but a weakness in the fact that you can't defend tight ceramic rushes for super cheap. Either way, they got their BTN round 1, we got our Snowpat round 1. That's totally fine. I'm gonna send some spaced greens until they cross-path their Boomerang. That's my plan. And we'll just keep Pound first targeting. If they cross-path their Boomerang there, I'll switch back to Red Blue Nico now. Good start. Ideally, we go for 5 for 5 in today's video and get quite a bit of elo, because it's been a while since I've actually gotten a decent leaderboard position. I finished, I think, 55th in Whole Masters last season. You know, I'd like a top 25 finish. I don't want to sweat it too crazy because I don't have time to sweat the leaderboard like I used to. But, you know, something respectable at least would be good. And I am leaking quite a bit of lives here. Can I get one more banana, please, game? I guess not. Okay. Well, now the farm gave me a banana, but that was, like, super late. We got our Dartling down now. Everything's fine. I'll put you back on strong. Leaked a lot of lives there. Not really what I wanted, but it's okay. I still would rather leak those lives than use tower boosts, personally. Tower boosts are very valuable to me. And also, they have a farm on their end, but I am blocking it currently with my camera, so let's move the camera. Perfect. All's good now. Opponent is going to need a Glaive Ricochet for round 5. I'm going to need a Powerful Darts for my Dartling. But I can defend the initial white balloons with Pat level 3 ability, so that's going to be my plan. Use it now. Perfect. That doubles the damage of the Ice Tower, makes Pat attack faster, makes the Ice also attack faster. And now I got Powerful Darts up, so we should be chilling. Perfect. Good start. They got the Ricochet up, so they're regaining some lives now with BT. Nicely done, brother. Let's upgrade our farm, greater production. Perfect. And we'll just save it for the plantation now. Pretty standard farming start from us and the opponent. Now, the opponent doesn't actually have quality soil in their farm yet, so I'm wondering if they're planning on making that plantation as well. And they're just getting quality soil later, or if they're going to go for a second farm. We'll have to wait and see. It looks like they're going to go for a second farm, okay. That's fair. I have Pat ability back now in case they try any shenanigans my way. And just use that against pretty much any rush. It should help out quite a bit. Really, the next thing I need to worry about those zebras in round 9. Which I'll probably cross-path my Dartling and upgrade the ice a little bit against if they send them. Oh wait, I can upgrade the farm. Probably could have done that a little bit earlier. I wasn't really paying attention. Okay. And we'll go for a second farm on my end. Right there. Nice. All is good. Do I upgrade the second farm, or is that too crazy? Let's see. Upgrade it once. Will they send me zebras? Not yet. I'm gonna upgrade the farm more. Okay. Yeah, they're not sending me anything. Let's go with valuable bananas. Now they're sending me stuff. Crosspath the Dartling. We're chilling. Engineer. Okay, so they're going Engineer with Boomerang. Interesting. Let's send a White Balloon Rush. They're preparing a Sentry Expert. I want to force some defense here. Force a Beast Swarm ability. I'll take that. I can prep an Ice Shards on my own end. Let's send another Rush. And some camos behind it. There we go. Perfect. I forced the Sentry Expert and I forced the Beach and Camo Detection. That's really what I was going for. Now I'm chilling. And if they don't rush me here to force my Ice Shards, ideally get up a bank round 13, which would be really nice. It appears this guy is taking a more passive route. So, I should be allowed to do this. They do the exact same thing actually on their end. Nicely done. But I definitely have a higher eco than them. And now I guess we'll just continue ecoing. Yeah, they still haven't forced the Ice Shards. I honestly need to build it up, though, just like regularly. Eventually, because I'll just start struggling against the AI balloons mixed in with their eco. Wait, their Sentry Expert's also struggling low-key. I feel like it doesn't defend that much, because BTN's not helping out right now, so I can probably just pressure this. Yeah, just white blue Nico is slowly overrunning it. Let's send some zeros on top. Force a tower boost. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, Sentry Expert's cheaper than a Morglaives, which is why they did it, I'd imagine, and it defends Space Ceramics pretty well. But it is pretty weak if it's alone. Alright, try to re-rush them. Force more defense. I forced a Ricochet, I'll take that. I'll take a Ricochet Force. My Eco's looking very solid now. I like the slot. Alright, they got an Engineer in the front. That's going to be a Balloon Trap later, I'd imagine. Round 17. There's the Balloon Trap, nicely done. I still don't even have an Ice Shards on my end on round 17, by the way. This is how much I've been able to greed against this opponent. Let's send white blue Nico to block the Balloon Trap income, while I go for more farms on my own end. Looks like they're preparing a second Balloon Trap. That's totally fine. Once they get up 2 traps, I'll probably just stop my eco, because it's not really like I'm going to really avoid them making money from 2 traps. We'll go 1450. Okay. Yeah, I still don't even have an Ice Shards in round 18. That is ridiculous. The amount of Zebra has just let me greed this game. I guess they're just taking the full passive route. Don't really know if I agree with that play, though. We continue farming on my own end. 4th plantation. And I guess we just go for a really early... What's it called? Nomics? It's probably the plan. So I'm going to get a bank back here, which is going to be my Nomics. I think I need Ice Shards this round as well, just to defend the Ceramics. We're gonna get it up finally. It's been long enough. So let me do the math here. If I collect, I'm not enough at the moment, am I? I got it up. Had to sell and replace that ice, but that's totally fine. Just to get it up a little bit sooner. Because every second of getting it up matters. And as we know, this guy is just not going to pressure me, so why not be greedy with it? Round 20 Nomics is crazy. Don't die here. We're good. Tower boost this. I'm good against all of that. Not even close. And it's going to be rough on our end. Alright, I'll take that farm every day of the week. I'll take it. Not the cleanest, but we got Nomics super early from that play. That's really what I want. Okay. So I think my opponent's preparing to spam Sentry Expert for... oh my gosh, I can't talk. Preparing to spam Sentry Experts for the grouped Ceramic Rush. We'll have to wait and see, though. They're selling everything. Oh, they actually go for a Sentry Champion. Alright, well, I'm not going to rush them then. I'd imagine that does decent against the Ceramic Rush. I've never really tested it, but, you know, they got it up preemptively, so let's just not waste money on Ceramics here, you know? Let's just let them be with their defense. I'll take the farm lead with a smile on my face, because I should honestly be able to outfarm them pretty hard here. They're actually sending me a ZOMG. That's totally fine. I'm going to act like this guy doesn't exist for a little bit. I could pull it right now with the Pat level 10. But the ZOMG layer is slower than the BFB layers, so ideally I just wait. Collect. Banana Central, perfect. And then in a second, I can get Plasma Accelerator. Let's do it now. Hug. Ability. Plasma Accelerator. Let's get another BRF on my end. I'll take that farm advantage every day of the week. Pat level 3 ability this to slow down the blimps. And Packle should shred everything in the insides. Yep. Clean defense. Very clean defense. Okay. Gotta be careful in case they send me DTs. I think part of the plan, if they do, is we get Snowstorm. And I can freeze them. I'll just pre-buy the Snowstorm, play a little bit safe. We're up, what? We have 1 Banana Central instead of a BRF they have right now. So we're up quite a bit of farming. Their late game is probably better than mine, though, with their strategy. But the farming difference, I think, is where we'll have the edge here, personally. They're saving up for their Banana Central right now, which I assume that's going to be bought soon. But in the meantime of them saving up, I'm just spamming the heck out of these BRFs. Yeah, and they're crying. They know They hit me with the good game. Okay, the game's not over yet, brother. Like, good game's kind of crazy. I know you're behind on the farms, but like, holy cow. You know, good game is... That's way too early to say good game. All right, there's the Banana Central. How many BRFs am I up, though? I'm up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 BRFs. Yeah. That's why I like to typically just sell farms into the Banana Central. If you just wait to save up that entire amount, most of the time, it's going to take way too long, and you're going to get even farther behind in farms. I mean, they were far behind in farms to begin with, but... Okay, I think these are the last farms I can fit with my placements. Well, I guess I can place them on the water, right? That's part of a play, possibly. This might be the last one to go for, though, because I do want to send them a fortified bat, obviously. So I think this will be the last one I go for. And we'll crosspath everything with the bottom crosspath. Fortified bad. Okay. They're sending me a regular one. A regular schmegular. That's fine. I'm going to save up for a... What's it called? Pretty easily. An MAD is my plan. Can I collect this? MAD has been bought. We use the ability. And we'll save up for a Icicle Impale in the meantime as well. Yeah, they have like no farms compared to what I have here. This is a massive, massive farm advantage. Low taper fade mean massive, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hug a ZMG now. And then I'm close to saving up for that. I don't think I even need an Icicle Impale here, to be honest. If I just use the pad abilities. Yeah, I don't need it. It was unfortified, so unfortified's not really that rough to defend. Alright, they defended mine pretty easily too, so nicely done. I think we start sending a little bit faster at this point. There's one. There's two. I'm going to balloon boost them as well. And I'm just going to keep sending. They're actually farming right now, which is ridiculous. They just built a BRF mid-defend. That is a crazy play. I understand they can pop the initial ones really fast with BTN level 20 and overclocked 5th tiers, but yeah, they just sold the farm as well. That farm did not make a profit, I'm telling you. No shot that farm made a profit. Okay, they're countering me. The counter's not going to do anything. I literally have infinite money right now because I farmed a crazy amount in the early game. And yeah, dude, this is ridiculous. Dartling Ice Farm is just so strong on this map. I have had no problems beating Whole Masters opponents with it, I'm telling you. It's such a good strategy here. I honestly can't get enough Dartling Ice Farm, and we got Star, which is a very good map for the strategy, so let's just run it again, you know? An opponent starting with the Wizard Monkey. Okay, so that is an interesting choice, especially in that location as well. They brought Churchill too, which, I don't know. This leads me to believe this guy's kind of a noob. That's a really weird wizard spot for the map, and ideally you want to start with Churchill, and then they're starting with a ninja as well. Oh no! Is he a noob? I wanted another competitive game, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see if this guy defends round 11. I just skipped most of the early game because I don't really think there's going to be much that comes from this game, but I do want to track the elo that I get from it, so that's why I'm including it in the video. And it looks like, yes, they do go down round 11. As expected. 50 score from that guy. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to remove my goalposts then, because I think that makes me top 15, or at least close to it. No, I'm 19th right now. Oh, 15th is still 2 elo away though. Look at this, that's actually crazy. 3601, 3601, 3602, 02, 03. Okay, so there's like 5 people 2 elo apart. That's nuts. All right, third match of today's video takes us to Banana Depot. Unfortunately, I don't think Dartling Ice would work at all on this map, so we're going Bomb Spike Factory Farm, and you might notice I'm actually not going BTN for a couple of reasons. One, regular ETN in some cases could be better with this loadout because the UCAV ability is actually really good against tight Ceramic Rush, which a lot of times you just need to build a bunch of defense with this loadout anyways. And also, ETN's footprint is smaller than BTN's, which allows me to easily fit 2 bomb shooters with ETN in the middle, which helps out on this map quite a bit as well. And lastly, ETN does give you global camo detection, while BTN only gives it in like a certain area. So ETN could be better on this map due to the fact that the BTN camo range is not that great on this map, if that makes sense. So those are my reasons for going ETN here. Even though BTN is generally the best hero of the ETNs, we're trying out regular one. Okay. Opponent's going Tack and Quincy though, so probably Tack Wiz Farm, I guess, would be. from Chief Mar. And if that is the case, we just basically want to take it late game, because we definitely have a late game advantage. But we also can't be drained too much, because they're probably going to outgreed me here, so keep that in mind as we play. Got a cluster bomb off the rip though, and now we'll just start setting up for the first farm. Now, some things I need to keep in mind with going regular ETN, not BTN, is I have a lot less mob class damage. BTN's level 3 ability is insanely powerful against mob class slayers, so you might need to go utilize some molars and stuff in the early game. That is something I'll watch out for sure. But we'll just see. We'll see. Also, ETN levels up slightly slower than BTN as well. I kind of forgot about that. Regular ETN does have a slower leveling curve. You normally get BTN's level 3 ability on round 4. ETN's comes on round 5. Alright, drone swarm this. So ideally I can upgrade my farm before I upgrade the bomb a little bit. Because I do need to get bigger bombs, but not right now. Increase production, nice. And now I'll get bigger bombs. Perfect. Good start so far for us. And now we'll get greater production. Opponents already has their blade shooter up, so there's no point for me to even try pressuring this guy. That's going to defend everything pretty easily. I'm actually slowly leaking here, which is a little bit concerning, but I still have 106 lives. I think we're completely fine. I want to keep my life count strong because I don't want to buy ETN camo protection in round 12. I'm also going to go for a spike factory in the back after I get my plantation up to try to solidify the fact that I don't need to get a spike factory for round 12 camos. Plus, that's another benefit of regular ETN over BTN, is that regular ETN has camo detection from round 5, while BTN doesn't have any camo detection before you get the camo level. So, yeah. Let's try to avoid that level 12, that round 12 upgrade. That'll be important. Alright, let's get smart spikes here. Put you on smart targeting. Perfect. Bigger stack. Nice. We'll send some Zebra Blue Nico, because why not? They removed an obstacle for a wizard, I'm assuming. They use a Quincy ability. They're gonna need Necromancer here. There's Necromancer bot. Nicely done. Heavy bombs on my bomb shooter. And I guess we'll remove this obstacle. There actually send me some zebras. We'll go for a second bomb. We're good against all of that. They aren't forcing my BTN camo detection, which is what I need, which is what I was aiming for. So that's good. And I actually think I got the bottom crosspath on this farm, so I think I'll just get a bottom crosspath bank as my second farm. Round 13, I should be able to get pretty comfortably. So I can sell a spike factory. Actually, I don't know how comfortable it'll be. I still can afford it. Sell? Wait. Please? Yeah, we got it up in time. Nice. Okay. Now I'll eco. And those spikes will stay around in the back for a little bit, which is nice. They're sending me some rainbows. Crosspath the second cluster bomb. I should be fine against this rush. Yeah. That was actually a pretty big rush to do nothing as well. We defended that cleanly. I still have 3 tower boosts remaining. Right now, guys, I'm liking how regular ETN feels. I'll be honest. I'm liking it. The early game probably wouldn't have been much different with the BTN, but having those 2 bombs in here is really nice, without having to remove another obstacle for a second bomb placement. As for how much eco I want, maybe 1250. No call it a day. I think that's a fair amount. If they send me a Moab, I'm thinking we utilize a drone swarm. They got their bank up, but their bank was on round 16. Like, we got ours on round 13, I think, so their bank's going to be extremely behind on the leveling. I'm not rushing, by the way. Necromancer, Blade Shooter, Quincy, Tower Boost, all that stuff available. I'm not going to pressure them at all. I don't think that's wise. Okay, they sent ceramics behind the mob, which is why I forgot that's the other benefit of regular ETN. You can forecast their rush before they send it, right? You can see what the rush is actually composed of. I feel like it's decently likely they re-rush me with something after forcing Tower Boost. Just be prepped. Alright, let's get this up. We're good against all of that. I don't even think I needed a second Molar, to be honest. And they are all-outing me. Well then. That's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Well, I guess that's this match. The rushes didn't work and they went for an all-in. Time to pressure my opponent back. And I think they're dead against the ceramics from that. GG. I'll do a fourth match because those are some quick ones. And we'll just see where we're at Elo-wise. We got 50 from that game as well. We're getting a lot of Elo today. And that puts me 14th. How close am I? Honestly, maybe we just turn this into a Sweat Series episode and play 5 games. And then aim for top 10. Because if I get 50 Elo 2 more times, I get top 10. So let's do that. Alright, next match of today's video, guys, takes us to Bloonstone Quarry, where we are running sub-ice farm, banana farm with Jericho, actually. Not with your typical... What is it? Not with your typical Sentai Churchill with this strategy, just because, I don't know. Sentai Churchill is decent on this map, but I want to go Jericho. Jericho is another hero people utilize a lot with this strategy, and it should work out. They're going Churchill, by the way, so opponent brought Churchill today. Fair enough. We'll place Jericho right here on strong targeting. Now, Churchill on this map, I don't like their location for it. I think the best Churchill spot is actually right here on last targeting, and it hits down this nice line of fire. Their spot's probably decent, but I guess what targeting are you to keep that Churchill on? Probably last as well is the best targeting for their spot. First is just going to be inconsistent. How they have it currently. We'll see, though. We'll see what OT Justice Jenny is cooking up. Submarine on last targeting. Perfect. Let's get a banana farm early. It's a very greedy play without airburst darts on our side because Jericho doesn't really pop much. So I'm just going to tower boost this. They balloon boost at me. I'm fine tower boosting. I wasn't going to tower boost it if they didn't balloon boost. I would have just tanked the leaks, but yeah. I think against a balloon boost, I would have leaked too much without it. So that's fine. And now we will get my airburst up. Perfect. Now I'm feeling alright. Jericho, honestly, will keep it on first, just because there's a couple balloons that sneak past the airburst. I feel like that's going to be a little bit more effective than strong targeting here. Yeah, look at this. Churchill on first targeting from them is just so problematic. It's hitting like 2 balloons per shot. They switched it to last targeting, but even last targeting is not great on this map. I was kind of saying earlier that the Churchill spot's going to cause problems. There's a sniper in the back on their end. Okay. Let's use a steel on my end. If they send me white balloons, we get triple guns up in a second. Triple guns. Perfect. Alright, and I'm fine now. They got up a sniper on their side with 0-2-3, so that's going to be defending. Now, I think their sniper's currently on first targeting, which is a problem because against black balloons, they need the sniper to pop the black balloon layer for them. So we'll see if the opponent switches it to strong. Is it on? It's still on first. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be very bad for OT Justice Jenny. Some targeting issues and tower misplacements are making things really difficult for my opponent right now. I think they might just be dead after this tower boost runs off, I'll be honest, because I'm going to balloon boost at them. I mean, I'm not going to give them an easy time, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn the hard way of how to target your towers properly and place them in good locations. GG. I personally would never go sniper Churchill for the most part, but definitely could have played that better. And we got 50 score from that again, so yeah. One more 50 score game, I think we'll be top 10. As long as the other people haven't moved on the leaderboard. Let's see. Yep, okay. Let's get it. Alright, last match of today's video, guys, for top 10 is against Mr. Baguette on the map of Quarry. And I'm trying out the strategy of Boomerang, Ice, and Banana Farm. It's a strategy I've seen a little bit in Whole Masters on this map, and I think it's decent, actually. The nice part about Ice with this loadout is it does deal with those ceramics, which Boomerang kind of has a problem with, so... And you can start with it pretty easily to get B-Team down round 1 without a sweat, so that's also a benefit. Opponent's going Boomerang as well, but they're going Boomerang Quincy. We'll have to wait and see what they're cooking with here. But either way, Ice Start has been decent. I think... I'm honestly... Can I go for a... My question is, can I go for a Banana Farm before I get a Boomerang down? It might be super greedy, but I've also named Greed Mehalic for a reason, so... Think I try it? Let's try it. Banana Farm? Perfect. I most likely need Tower Boost round 4, though, against Yellow Balloons. My guess is here. Because I don't have a Ricochet yet. see. How am I looking right now? It's looking kind of rough. Puts on last. Red Hot Rings. We're looking okay, actually. I think the farm greed play worked out. Glaives. Yeah, we're good. This is actually a really good boomerang spot. The way it kind of loops around the map is extremely strong. I like that play. I like it a lot. Honestly, at this point, I'm considering selling my ice tower to get a farm upgrade in here. Let's do that. I don't think the ice tower is necessary anymore. It's already served its purpose. Do I go super greedy? Greater production? No, greater production is way too greedy. I need to get Ricochet on round 5. We can use, obviously, the BT ability to delay it. So I'm going to use that. They use Quincy ability to delay theirs. Nicely done. And then in 2 eco boosts, I can afford that Ricochet. They need their Ricochet. Nicely done. Come on, Ricochet. Don't fail me, Ricochet. Yeah, we're chilling. Nice. That was a good start. For not really having experience with this loadout, I feel like we managed that pretty well and utilized Ice Tower nicely for the starting farm and just to get BTN down with good eco. Alright, greater production. Perfect. We're regaining lives with BTN here. I'll give my man the hearts. Now, I'm assuming their third tower is probably... What am I thinking? Mortar? Probably Boomerang Mortar Farm against Boomerang Ice Farm. That'll be an interesting matchup. Okay, Boomerang is actually kind of selling the bread right now. As in kind of selling the bread, like, actually. Let's use BT ability here. I really shouldn't have used BT ability there. Now I don't have it for round 9. Like, why is Boomerang so inconsistent? I'm gonna switch the hand and see if that does anything. I doubt it. But, who knows? Maybe it does. I think we should keep BT on first, in all honesty, right now. I can't with the Boomerang at the moment. It's just too inconsistent. Alright, second banana farm. They got their second one up as well. We're gonna upgrade this one. Now, I do want to force the more glaives on my opponent's end, obviously, so I'm gonna rush them. I'm assuming my opponent's gonna take a similar route towards me. There's the mortar. That's balloon boost. They use Quincy ability, which is not going to be enough. Let's use Bee Swarm on my end. You need tower boost that. There it is. We force the tower boost. They actually still might die. Yeah, once Boomerang gets chasing like that, where the Ricochet just doesn't bounce back because Boomerang is built different, that happens. Now, question of the day. Do I have enough elo, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. 11th? No way. Oh, and I think that's because people jumped around on the leaderboard mid-game too. I'm pretty sure because I had to pass gameplays for top 10 last time, right? Well, we're going to end the video there, ladies and gentlemen, because I am out of time for today. So guess I'll catch you in the next video and see if I can gain some more elo on the leaderboard. That's it for today. Ramac out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.